Take off your makeup. Take off. Take off your makeup. Take off. Take.
So I'm going to do a makeup look for you guys today on Let's Talk Tuesday, and I'm going to use this palette from NYX. It's called Love and Rio, and the actual color is called Escape with Rico. There you go, right there. So let's go ahead and get started. And what I'm going to start with, I've already put my, I've washed my face, and I put on my MAC Oil Control Lotion because I have a issue with oil on my face. And I'm going to add just a little bit of primer, not too much, on my face to close down my pores. I have large pores sometimes, and so I just want to put just a little bit, and it keeps your face really smooth when you apply the foundation. Now, another thing that you can use if you don't have any primer is that you can use this chafing powder gel. And yes, it's for chafing, you know, for people that their skin rub together, but it also feels great as a primer. It smooths your skin out, which gives your skin a really good foundation before you apply your foundation. So yeah, just a little bit all over. Also, if you have a problem with shining, you can use like a milk of magnesia type of product on your face, and you will not shine at all. So yeah, I hadn't done that in a while. I haven't done that in a while. I think because I put those two primers. Look what it did. It's like it's peeling or something. So what we're going to do, and I want it to be real with you guys, so we're just going to kind of wipe that off. Show you exactly the process that you can go through. Okay, so let's start with our eyes. I always try to fill in my eyebrows, and what I use is a pencil. I believe it's by NYX, but you know, you'll have to just pick whatever color is perfect for you. But I do like a black brown because to me it's closer to my like eyebrow color without looking fake. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to use black, but you just want to kind of fill them in like so. I don't do the like perfectly sculpted eyebrows. I just kind of and if you need to, also brush them into place. This eyebrow is always kind of wild. It's my wild child. It does its own thing sometimes. But if you can see how this eyebrow looks, it's just, it looks natural. It doesn't look, you know, very sculpted or anything like that. And so I just kind of really short brush strokes like so. And I might end up going over these again because sometimes when you apply your makeup, some of this comes off. A lot of people set their eyebrows with clear mascara or some type of brow gel, and you could do that too, so that way they won't move around. I end up doing going back over them because, like I said, when I apply my eyeshadow or something like that, sometimes it wipes out. But I like to apply it first because that way I'll know how to stay within my eyebrow shape, basically. So that's why I do that. Okay, then for this particular look, I'm going to go ahead and use my jumbo pencil. But before I do that, I need to use my Urban Decay Primer Potion. So let's put a dab of that on each eye. There. And then I have a actual brush that I use to apply the primer on my eye all the way over. And then after we put both of these on, then we're going to go ahead and get our white jumbo pencil by NYX, and it's called, I think it's called Milk. Yes, it is. It's called Milk. If you guys can see that. I don't know. Something's going on with my camera. It used to do that autofocus thing. That better? Okay. So once we get this all over our eyelid, all the way up to the brow bone. And you can do this thicker if you'd like. And then right here on the lid, I just kind of wipe this color Milk all over my lid, and this is going to brighten your shadow. Okay? There. And you can also go over this with a brush if you like to get it nice and even. You don't want to wipe it in too much. You want to leave a little bit of the brightness there, because that way your eyeshadow will pop. Especially the part that I want to pop. Now, I want to use this color here, the darker color with the sparkles in it. I want to use that here on the bottom part of my lid. But in order to let that real red that I want to come through, I'm going to use LA Colors, and it's 8FS452 Precious by LA Colors. And I think I probably got this from like the Dollar Tree or something like that. But I'm going to use this color here. And whatever red or burgundy that you have, you can use that. And I like this color because it reminds me, like, I don't know, like the burgundy of fall, you know? So we're going to put that here at the bottom. Cover, just right here at the bottom. Cover your lid. You guys see? And I'm going to do the other eye. And I don't know about you, but this is how I do my makeup. I don't do like one eye and then, you know, go back to the other. I don't know why. I just like, I want to make sure that everything that I did on one eye, I'm doing it on the other. You know what I mean? So there. Got that on. And then we're going to go, and we're using the same brush that we just used, and we're going to dab into the sparkle part of the, what is it called? Escape in Rio. And then we're going to put this right on top. So if you can see, it gives it a more true burgundy color, because when I use this shadow without that bottom, those two bottom layers, the white Milk and that one burgundy, it just blends right in. It doesn't look burgundy at all. But with this, it helps that burgundy really pop. So there you go. See how pretty that is? Alright, so then we're going to get us a blending, and I do use a blending to apply my color in my crease. And I'm going to use this middle color right here for my crease. And I like to put like a little dab right here on the corner. You see that? Like a little circle right here on the corner to darken it up, right? And then you kind of wipe like a windshield wiper. See that? I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, of course. And wipe. Windshield wiper. There you go. Bring it up just a little higher. Now for the very top part, why did I close this? For the very top part, we're going to use this too, because to me this is a nice color for my skin as a highlight, because I usually use this as a highlight, and this is a little tad darker than this one. So I know this one's going to work out pretty well. And then I use sort of like a flat brush. Y'all, I don't have the numbers because I use all e.l.f. brushes unless I happen to look up and get another set of brushes. But I like to use my little e.l.f. brushes, and I'm just going to dab in here. And then we're going to pat. right on top. See that? And give ourselves that highlight. And this is why I like to draw my eyebrows in, so I'll know how far to go. It's sort of like a guide, you know what I mean? And then we're going to get a little bit more and put it on this side. Pat it in first. Then we're going to go in and kind of just like blend everything together. Okay? Pat, pat, pat. And here we go. Close that because we're done. And then you can kind of go in with something like this. And I got this brush from, I think CVS or something. It comes with like a blender and then a flat. But if you want, you can kind of just ever so lightly brush it so that way it fades. But it blends, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want any one of them, except for maybe the lid, to kind of stand out. See? And there you go. To me, that's really quick and fast, especially if you're going to the office. Now, the next thing you're going to do is add your eyeliner. And I got this e.l.f. Eyeliner brush. It's black, and I think I got it from the dollar store. And you just, you know, add that here. And to me, you want to add like a thin line, kind of medium thin. Uh-oh, I messed up there. Medium thin line. So that way your lid shadow can actually show, because if you get too thick, you're not going to be able to see that. So follow the line of your eyelid. And there you go. Okay. So next what you're going to do is you're going to curl your lashes. And we're going to try to actually add some lashes on camera. Woo! Curl those bad babies. Want a nice good curl. Now what I'm going to do about that little thing right there that I messed up on, I would just blend it. There you go. Let's go. Okay, now let's do some mascara. And I'm using Big Eyes by Maybelline. It has one end for the lower lid, for the lower brow, the lower lashes, and then this side is for the top lashes. And I just want to put just a few coats. I mean, like one little small coat, just to keep your lashes up since we've curled them. And once we add the actual lashes, then we can do the lower lashes. So just making sure you're getting them all coated. Okay. Now we got the lashes. Let's go ahead and try to get those added. And I'm using the Ardell Natural Lashes. I've used them before. They don't stand out like really big, which I kind of like natural more than really big. I guess I'll gradually graduate to larger lashes, but as you can see, they're very, very thin. But it just adds just a touch, you know. So what I do is I just kind of do this, shape them a little bit, and then I'm going to add the glue. I'm using glue from Sephora. Squeeze a little out. I think I squeezed it out and it ended up drying. So let's get that out of there. There we go. And we're going to squeeze some out and rub it on the lashes, like so. This is a really good little tube because that way you don't get so much product out. Now don't worry about the glue being white because it will dry invisible. So I'll do that one. I'll lay that one down, let it dry, and while that one's kind of drying, then I can be putting glue on the other one. That way you don't have to sit there and blow and blow and blow. By the time you're done with this one, blow a little bit more on it, then it should be good to go. And I do kind of like to use tweezers with my lashes. I hope that I show you guys a real easy way to apply them. It has worked for me. And I know I'm been one that has had difficulty putting lashes on. It's not simple for me. It wasn't at all at one time. I was like, oh God, am I ever going to be able to do this? And from some of the gurus on YouTube, they're just saying you have to practice. That's the only way you're going to get it. So I practice. And so this is kind of what I've come up with. We're going to let it dry a little bit longer, and you use the tweezers to kind of hold it as close to the edge at the top as you can so you'll have more control. And then what I like to do is I like to pull here, put it under, kind of push with that end, grab this side, go under, like so. Even if you need to use your finger, do so. And then grab this side as well, kind of pull a little bit, and then go under as well. Like I said, it's difficult for me, but with practice, I finally kind of get it. Then, if you want, you can use the flat end of your tweezers and just push it on in there. Push it on in there. And then we're going to let that glue dry clear. And I'm kind of squeeze. Look. Did I do okay? I hope so. So now let's go ahead and get the other one. It should have had a little bit of time to dry. The key is to letting it get sticky, guys. That is the key. And I know I used to rush it. I put that glue on and then I'm ready to stick these bad boys on. But you let it dry. Now let's try this side. See how I'm like, you can see that I'm pushing because it kind of bowed. Like so. And you can get this in here. This side is always, the sides, like the ends, kind of always gives me trouble. So I kind of use my fingers to do it. And then you grab some more, I can't hardly see. You put that on like that. I don't know, I might need a little bit more glue on this end here. Now that ain't gonna work. I could have possibly let the glue, no, I think I'm okay. I could have possibly let the glue dry a little bit too much. That is not even, yeah, it's not even sticky anymore. I think I let it dry a little bit too much. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and apply a little bit more, guys. Like I said, I really want to show you guys truly what I do because it can be difficult. You know, you get some of these videos and you watch them, you're like, oh my God, they do that so flawlessly, or, you know what I'm saying? But I want you guys to really see what I do. I want to be real. I want to be real. So I know this glue here doesn't take very long to dry, which is probably good for me because I don't have no patience. So yeah, so we're just going to let this get a little tacky. Bend it a bit. Like so. There we go. Now let's try this again. might need to use your fingers at the end like I do. It's kind of hard sometimes to use those tweezers. I don't think this end wants to stick, does it, y'all? We got this part very good. And then this side. Okay, I think we finally got it. Then you use the flat end to kind of push. This side don't want to. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll put a little bit of glue right here at the end because it just does not seem like it wants to adhere at all. There we go. And kind of hold it. I put a little glue at the end and I'm holding it. And then there we go. And so we got them on there, and as you can see, this glue has dried. It's kind of dried white. I mean, I don't know. I used to use, like, there's this other glue. Where did it go? I don't know where it went to. It was the e.l.f. glue that actually came with the e.l.f. Oh, here it is, the e.l.f. lashes. And it's clear. But it gets kind of gooey, sticky, so you have to find the glue that works for you. I know they have all different kinds. I didn't go out and buy it. Well, actually, I tried to go buy some the other day at Walmart, and they were completely out of glue. I was like, how are you completely out? Then I'm talking loud, talking about the glue. There was a Walmart associate there that didn't stop doing what she did to say, well, ma'am, this, or I'm going to put some out, or nothing. Nothing at all. So, yeah, these are the lashes. And they are on. Now, what I would do is that you can always go back in with a little bit of eyeliner. Ever so gently. I think this is still lifting too. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit more glue. And just put like a tad bit on that end. This glue really does dry fast. So I don't think with this glue, this Sephora glue, that you actually need to let it dry as long as you think you do. Okay, now look, all of the glue done came out. That's nice. So what I'm going to do is I'll get just a tad bit here. And then I'm going to lift, put the glue there. And let it adhere, like so. Pinch. And there you are. Let's see if this side needs any more. No, I think this side is good. So then we can go back in. Let's go to the other side since we're going to let this side dry. So yeah. And then you pinch, get it all together. And there you are. Let's go in on this one. There we are. And we might have to throw this tube of glue away. Why? Because it spilled on everything. And then you can go back in with your mascara. Isn't it crazy how you can lose stuff so easily? Gonna put a little mascara up in there where it's kind of white. And I know you're probably like, well, this is a pretty long makeup tutorial, But to be honest, that's what it is. I want to be honest with you guys. I want to be real with you guys. I want you to actually see like some of the trouble things that you can go through when you are applying lashes and makeup. Like I had messed up. I'm sorry, you guys can't see. Like when I messed up and put the eyeliner on my actual eyeshadow and stuff like that. Like these things help. I mean, to me, this is a real tutorial of the difficulties that people go through and people that are learning for the first time, what they actually go through, and I show you what I would do to correct it. I mean, if I was just sitting here and I want my makeup to look good because I'm going to work, that's what I would do. So, I know a lot of people, like for myself, when I first started watching YouTube, I was watching YouTube for tutorials on how to put makeup on and stuff like that, and you know, sometimes you're like, huh, what she used? What was that? Or, you know, because sometimes you'll find a video that it just goes way too fast and doesn't break it down for you. And you're like, wait a minute, how did she do that? I mean, she just showed me that she put the lashes on, and then you'll find, you know, actual videos for lashes, but then it's been edited and all that kind of stuff. So, and then this is nothing to anybody, but, you know, I'm just saying that sometimes a sister like me need a big breakdown. Like, you gotta go a little slow for me sometimes. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that needed that. Now what I just did was, instead of using that little old brush for the lower lid, I went on and started using the bigger one. I mean, that was nice that they put that little one in there, but okay, like this glue to me has not, it actually got on the lashes, so I'm gonna put a little mascara there to darken it. And la 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 la. There we go. Look, I can still see a little, like when I open and shut, I can still see some white, and I don't want to see that, so we'll fill it in. There. Does that look good to you guys? What do y'all think? You comment below and let me know what do you think about this video. We are talking on Let's Talk Tuesday, baby. So yeah. So we got the eyes done, and sometimes it's gonna take you a long time or longer sometimes to put these lashes on, especially if you're learning for the first time. I suggest like maybe doing it on a Saturday or something like that when you have a little bit more time to practice on the lashes. So that is done. Now we're gonna go ahead and apply the foundation, and I use this brush, and it's by Elf as well. I love me some Elf, baby. It's a small stipple brush. Now the black, the ones that you see with the black handle, they are about $3, and the ones with the white handle are usually about $1. I've never been able to find them less than $1, even if you, I don't know, grocery stores or whatever. When that's where they used to carry the Elf. It's so funny how Elf has evolved. They're all in Target and everything. And that's where I usually kind of get the black handle brushes, is at Target. You'll find those a lot at Target. I found the eyeliner one, I believe, at a dollar store. So instead of paying $3 for that one, I end up paying $1. So yeah, I'm just applying the foundation, rubbing it, getting it warm so that it's all over. I even go under so that it's a nice blend. And that's the beautiful part of this. You can get really close underneath that eye area. I don't use concealer a lot on my face. I mean, no, I really don't. I'm kind of blessed when it comes to that. I don't have to use. You can put some on your lips here and just rub it in, guys. Rub it in. Up under those eyes. And it works just fine with me. Okay, now there's one area I do see that I need to kind of touch up a little bit, and that is right on under my brow bone. So I'm going to add a little bit more to that area. See that? There we go. How does that look? Now we're going to line the lips, and then we'll be done. I don't do so much blush either. Every now and then. Follow the curve of your lips, or if you want them bigger, you go above. Like so. And then this is the Merlot by Maltese Elite. And then I'm going to use a, I think this, yeah, a black cherry lipstick. And there you go. You have your look. This is the look. This is the look. What do you guys think? Now I got to get the rest of my stuff ready and get out the door. Thank you so much for tuning in to Let's Talk Tuesday. I hope this has been a very helpful tutorial for you. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if there's any more makeup looks you would like to see, or any other helpful tips you would like to see on applying makeup, do not hesitate to ask. Comment below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.